With the London Games in full swing, NBC has come under fire for their decision to tape delay the Olympics. Viewers have taken to social media lambasting the network for rescheduling coverage to the more lucrative primetime hours. Now, I get NBC's strategy. Higher ratings leads to higher ad spend, which for these games total over $1 billion for NBC. Add in a monopoly on US broadcast content, and the decision appears to have worked out synchronized swimmingly for the network. But the long-term ramifications may hurt a network whose ratings and reputation has recently been more Dharma than Greg. Take, for example, the opening ceremony. It aired on the West Coast about 7 hours after it was broadcast live to the rest of the world. So basically, there's an unemployed Sherpa standing on a 400-square-foot island somewhere in the middle of Tanzania holding up an aluminum foil antenna, watching at the same time we did. And no, I don't know why he's unemployed. My point is that broadcast viewership has never been more fragmented than it is now. Hundreds of specialty channels now cover everything from Who Wants to Marry My Dead Tortoise to the Real Housewives of Kumamoto Prefecture. Still, profitable entities emerge from this vast wasteland. However, television is about to get shaken up. Last week, the CRTC ruled that Canada's largest satellite provider, Bell Media, can now offer channels a la carte to customers. Without guaranteed sales of specialty television properties, the power effectively shifts from the studios to the cable and satellite providers. The result? Customers decide to pass on buying specialty, and it's Sayonara Telemundo. In this respect, willful blindness doesn't stop at NBC. Last month, Viacom, who controls 16 channels including CBS, Showtime, Nickelodeon, and VH1, pulled their networks off DirecTV in an attempt to strong-arm the satellite provider into higher fees. Viacom's view of the television landscape is akin to Wile E. Coyote, right before he discovers the landscape is a brick wall! But back to NBC. The company also added effects to enhance the sound. Who decided that the waves needed to be crashier? What is this, Wii Olympics? Bottom line, stop this animal practice, or risk remaining behind ABC, CBS, and Fox. And, as any tape-delayed Olympian will tell you, there are no medals for fourth place. Josh! Rebuttal. Oh! And now, cause admittedly, that was a lot, we cut to our tape-delayed program. For those of you who don't watch Talk Toronto after the credits end, then you've never seen...
You know, look, you just wanna find something practical, something that's gonna get you from A to B without creating too much of a stir. This model's decent. What's the mileage? 24,000!
Look at this automatic transmission, power steering. This kind of deal says don't go down in history as the guy who put his mouth on the drinking fountain in middle school.
Did I mention that it's a limited time offer?
We're running out of time!
You know, all the shouting, you're gonna cause my sinuses to start acting up. What do you think, Chewy?
In tennis, Canadians Daniel Nestor and Vasek Pospisil's doubles hopes were dashed Tuesday, losing in 3 sets to Serbia. They would have won, except Pospisil kept tripping over his last name. Sticking with sports, the Double T wants to send congratulations to the Three Stooges, who were presented with the Stanley Cup in Toronto on Tuesday. Finally tonight, LA, it's been a slice. But a slice of what? More on this now. In times of joy, despair, and earthing in between, all you need to remember is the hipster creed. It's not what you do. It's how you do it. It's where you are. It's where you're going. And where you hope to be. It's who you know. And what you know. It's what you find. And what finds you. But most importantly, it's none of these things. Join us next week on August 11th for our next episode. For Talk Toronto in Los Angeles, I'm Daniel Spitz. Good night, and good comedy.